Ready to do a show?
Yeah. Let's fucking get
Let's do a show.
So I'm gonna ask you to shut the fuck up. Okay. For a minute. Hello. Thank you. Oh, you're so good.
What the fuck is going on?
Stop talking.
Are you and Dad getting a divorce?
Stop talking.
Fuck, sorry.
Didn't say Simon Says. So, okay. You might know this by now, but I have like a small obsession with Mighty Ducks. Like I watch them every year, like the trilogy, like fuck anything else. And I had thought of a spin-off recently with our boy here on the screen. Do you know him, Russ? Where in high school he sustains like a knee injury, like a really bad one, and he can't play anymore. And then he graduates and he goes off to college, and we follow him to college, right? And he has all this extra time because he doesn't play hockey, and he like focuses on getting women to have really good orgasms. Eventually he comes up with his own technique called the knuckle fuck.
It's hard to be accurate, but it drives goalies crazy.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, absolutely. First of all, that was so based. Like, you just did not give a fuck. Second of all, that was the deepest cut you could have gone with for a Mighty Ducks reference combo sex thing. That was so good.
It's also got a sound bite we got to drop in there too.
Okay.
Because when he's explaining the knuckle puck in D2, he says, drives the girls crazy. So we'll hit that drop and then we'll go into the intro.
I love it.
Not to sound like the oldest person, but what does based mean?
Don't even tell him.
Okay. That's pretty based, actually.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Why, you just can't Google shit?
No.
You really are that old, huh? How'd you get? You got older than me somehow.
Also, I just want to point this out. I'm so late to the based game.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's been around for a long time, and I never found a time to use it, but that seemed like the most opportune time.
You did it last episode, too, when we were talking about Landon.
Wouldn't be an episode.
When we were talking about Landon giving you shit for the anime thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it was based.
Okay, I'll explain it to you.
Based and anime pilled.
I don't know what the second thing meant. But
Go for it.
Based is essentially just saying what's on your mind or doing what's on your mind in spite of whatever consequences may come from said thing, like imminent backlash. Mara basically just pitched us a porno movie using a former Disney character in a children's movie and did it with gusto.
Yeah.
That's based.
But she made sure to let the audience know that he's of age.
Yeah, but also not giving a fuck. It's so based.
Is it because it's based in savagery? Like, I don't know.
Slang. I don't
know.
I heard of it because
don't ask me the origin. This isn't a spelling bee.
I used to watch a ton of fighting game tournaments like a decade ago. Like everyone that came online, like Twitch or whatever, I watched it and they had all that lingo, and so it kind of inhabited my brain way back then. That's why I say put on blast too.
Ah, yes.
But back then I was like, haha, yeah, put on blast.
Yeah.
I know what these things mean.
Yeah, that's
like when you're in social studies class and you get a Westie and you're like, yay.
A Westie?
Yeah. That's what we used to call boners in high school.
Why?
To be super covert. But if you're an idiot and you say, I popped a Westie, someone's going to go, he calls his boners Westies?
That's
so you just got to
really
say,
weird.
Gabe, Gabe, fuck, you ruined it.
Does everyone just point the same direction?
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys got some left-leaning penises, huh?
Yeah,
right
exactly.
on. Our dicks vote for Bernie.
Wow, very good. Also, my dick kind of looks like Bernie.
It does. It is ancient looking.
One of these days, gonna show these balls.
All right.
You almost showed us your balls last week.
Yeah.
Mara and I were editing, and she was like...
Immediately, I was like, ooh, upskirts.
So we got 3 comments on this week's video, which I'm very excited.
Yeah, and it's the 1 week I didn't actually share. So
And these were not
might be a
the
good
1
sign.
week?
Just let me have this.
Let's not put our friend on blast.
All right.
Nice.
Sorry, that was very
Thanks, Mara.
based of me.
No, it wasn't.
No?
No.
I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah, you're enforcing the rules guy right now, like calling me out. No, not based.
Ah, damn it.
I would say what I said was more based than what you said. And we're done with the based thing.
All right.
It's pretty cute though, watching you struggle.
Thanks.
So we got 3 comments. It's fucking huge.
Yoff.
Like, people are paying attention to us.
We also got a new Patreon subscriber.
Woo-wee.
Another Sagud, which is the $20 a month.
Roof Magoof.
So if we just keep that fucking train going, guys, everybody who
Who's the-
joins...
I gotta ask, who's got that kind of money? And it's not that you spent $20 and will continue to spend $20. We have that kind of money. Well, maybe not Chris and Mara, which is why we're doing the Patreon.
I gotta look, because somebody bought 3 hoodies as well.
Holy hell.
Yeah, and if they're Thanks Mara hoodies, what did I say?
Like, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, Mara's gonna be getting some of that loot.
I'm so out of the fucking loop on this show. Literally, I show up late. I write my brought to you buys on the spot. Then I leave. And you guys do everything. And then I show up next week.
Have you heard Patton Oswalt's bit about like film directors
Yeah.
and how editors are
Shoot all this film. And then the editor's like, good job.
okay, let me
Yeah.
clean all this up.
Yeah, yeah. Shot so much fucking film. It's like the way he actually does the bit is so brilliant.
Yeah, because of the way he looks when he does it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just a little San Francisco troll.
Yeah, he is.
Is that more recent?
No,
No.
that is in either Talking for Clapping or... No, I think it's in Talking
Yeah, I was
for
gonna say, I
Clapping.
think
I
it's
missed
time
out
for
because
clapping.
I must have just dropped off because I used to listen to everything when it was new of his.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Dude, Annihilation is one of the hardest stand-up specials in human history to watch, except for, like, Bill Cosby's. But
Anyways,
speaking of Bill Cosby,
Free at last.
yeah, thank God. Get that guy out of lockdown, huh?
wait, what?
Yep. You didn't hear about this?
No.
God, I'm glad. Oh,
When did this happen?
today, Bill Cosby out of prez on a technicality. Swear to God, I'm not making that up. I know
Like
it's not-
totes free?
Like totes free can't be prosecuted for the same crimes again. Federal judge threw his case out today because he had an agreement with a like a former prosecutor, when he admitted to drugging women many years ago, apparently, that like it wouldn't be public, I guess, and also that they couldn't try him for those crimes.
You know, so the other podcast that I'm working on, like banking episodes for, first lady I had on was talking about how with her sons, they don't say like your wee wee or your hoo ha or like kitty cat or any weird stuff like that, because in court cases, a lawyer could say, well, we don't know what kitty cat is. How do we know that he touched her genitalia? What is a kitty cat? And so like a fucking like nuanced thing like that can get somebody out of the sentence they deserve.
So they taught their children to
So they taught
use the real words?
Yep, vagina and penis.
I've heard those words.
Yes.
So they're going to be weird kids until it works out for them.
But I mean,
No, was that one kid in kindergarten cop weird?
Well, I don't know, but
he was rad as fuck.
But
Okay.
I gotta say, like I've, you know, when you're that age, I'm not promoting this, by the way. It's fucking greasy, and I used to do it, and it's greasy, and it's weird, and it's uncomfortable. But when you ask a gal for nudes, you know what I'm saying, and you say, "Let me see that vagina," you're not getting the nudes.
Oh, you're supposed to say vulva.
Yeah. I want to see inside that uterus.
What's up with that O-ring?
What about Osterus?
That's a bird.
Good line. Really well done. Dude, I got ingrown hairs so bad on my calves right now.
Yeah.
They hurt so much. And it's because I had to fucking wear pants the last 2 days.
Ugh, pants.
Pants suck. Pants are for douchebags.
Pants are for douchebags. You know who's not a douchebag, though? Ollie Sultan.
Hey, fuck yeah, he crushed it.
You fuck.
Did I do it
You
early?
piece of shit.
Too much?
You back right the fuck off.
Okay, sorry. So, anyways, I ate a bunch of cherries.
What happened just now?
It's on my list.
Oh.
It's on my list. It's in order.
Of things to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put a list together now?
We got a new Mario game.
Yeah, I want to get it.
What the fuck?
I want to
Yeah.
get I want to get it so bad.
Is
I
that
was-
you and your dad?
I was thinking
I wish.
it would appeal to Alex because
It's
golf,
a me.
of course, but also because all the characters are goofy and they have bad form.
Yeah. Yeah. They well, Mario actually has pretty excellent form.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Yeah.
Everyone else like golf's like what the fuck, like with one hand
Yeah.
like over here.
Yeah, and Luigi just looks like a dank. I love how they like gave Wario the fucking Greg Norman hat.
The gear is sick in this game.
Also,
yeah.
the folds on that guy.
Yeah, dude, he's got some breasticles going, huh?
What's up, Cupcake?
I don't know, dude. So I really want to get it, but also
Have you guys seen any gameplay?
yeah, I watched
it looks
on
fucking
Twitch.
awesome.
Why is it called Super Rush?
Dude, there's like a mode now where like most golf games, it's just you hit your fucking ball and then it loads, and then loading, loads to the next shot. This one, you literally run to your ball and you race other players.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's called Super Rush.
See, that's what golf should be.
Well, it's one of the
That's
modes.
one of the modes. I think
yeah.
it's Super Rush mode. It looks pretty spectacular.
It's very cute. Game.
Mario's friends and foes
Well, and it just
are going
looks
head to head in the great game of
So
golf.
spectacular.
Yeah.
With easy to learn controls,
See, this is one of those things that, like, back in the day, you had your group of friends that would get together to
Yes.
play. Yeah.
Yes.
And so I could see in that regard, yeah. But who has friends now?
You have usernames on a screen
Don't
on your friends list.
ridiculous, Chris. Nobody's got friends. Have I talked about Biomutant yet?
Oh, this game.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking
I have heard
sweet.
good things.
It's so sweet. Also, I don't think it's worth the money they're asking for it, but if it came out at $40, this would be a fucking masterpiece. But it came out at 60, so I give it a very good rating. It's so fun. You're literally like
Rocket Raccoon.
you're a rodent in a post-apocalyptic world.
Post?
Yeah. So there's post-apocalyptic where like the world is all run down,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's post that where civilization has reemerged.
Oh, okay.
And so you're like in the civilization that has reemerged since said apocalypse. But all of the humanoids are these rodent characters. And they don't speak English, obviously. So the narrator of the game is constantly interpreting and talking.
Oh.
And the narrator they got is like this really famous British narrator. Like from all
Hugo
kinds of
Weaving?
shows. So I don't think so. Is he even British?
He's something. Oh, South African.
Yeah, we went over this on the
Yeah.
show. Tune into previous episodes of the show where we explain this. I don't feel like looking it up right now.
But the coolest part of the game, to me at least, is the kind of looter shooter crafting methods that they've introduced. Because
What do you think? 6 out of 10? Does that sound fair?
I would give it a 7.
Ooh, fuck off, Steam. Wow, right here, 3.8. That sounds pretty good. Out of 5?
Yeah, it sounds about like a 7. Oh, I farted.
Goes doing tight.
Thank you. It is everything it wants to be, but it's not worth the $60 price tag.
Got it. So I've been watching like all the cutscenes, right? I was telling you before we started recording about watching
Of Last of Us,
Last of Us,
Yep.
all that shit. I watched Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I watched Halo, one of the Halo games storylines, some good shit. This one keeps getting recommended, so somebody's already ripped through it and cut up the. Yeah, Mara, is that you?
Yeah, that seems right.
That lady is fucking jacked.
Also fierce. So fierce.
I want to see a Last of Us 3 with that lady as the main character. Were you the one that described to me that it's a movie that you play through? I think that I kept thinking about that when I watched this one. I was like, God, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. It's the sort of like the Final Fantasy concept.
Yeah. I got big Final Fantasy vibes.
It's so fucking good.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
You just watched the cutscenes? You didn't watch like a playthrough?
Well, you have to watch playthrough. So it was like 8 hours long.
Yeah, okay.
Because the gameplay itself is so pivotal to the cutscenes.
Yeah,
sure.
The dialogue like at first I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to watch all this shit. And then I started noticing the dialogue and I was like, oh.
Right. They do it's the same thing with fucking, oh my God, God of War. Same thing.
Oh, I'm watching the documentary of how they made God of War 4.
Ew.
It's not just God of War.
God of War.
All right.
Dude, nice. Dude, I'm so psyched for God of 5.
Oh, man. All right, let's amp up the energy. We're getting a little sleepy.
I've been
Pete
playing Guilty Gear Strive.
Okay, and how is that?
It's fucking tight.
Hell yeah.
Want to know who I play
Elaborate,
as?
please.
Boom, this is my character right here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
How cute is that?
Yeah, it's cute.
Is she carrying a giant dagger?
It's an anchor.
What?
She's a pirate. Yeah.
Oh.
And she's friends with dolphins.
So what is the premise of this game?
This is a fighting game.
Oh, is it like Tekken kind
So
of?
no, it's more like a Street Fighters.
Ooh, I love that.
And so I've been playing this. I have an issue where this is one of the games that makes me yell. And because it's just the way it is. It's like Call of Duty fighting games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at these games. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So on top of the vibrating fart floor,
Right.
we have now intermittently you'll hear me scream, "Give me the fucking whale." This is the whale I'm talking about right here. This is like her.
Okay.
This is like one of her special moves. Like when you get enough super bar meter,
Okay.
like this whale comes down and just dives onto your head.
Oh.
So and the command, like I suck at doing it. So I'll go to do it to like reverse whatever they're doing to me. It won't come out, and I'll just get really, really mad at it.
Give me the fucking whale.
Yeah, that's what So I'm screaming at the game like all the time, and then later on after I'm playing, I'm like, that sounds insane.
Yeah.
That's a crazy person
Yeah.
in the attic.
Yeah, I watched a video today actually. You guys will both get a kick out of
Anyway,
this.
so that's my sorry.
No, you're good.
I still had two things.
Oh, please share your
Sorry.
other things.
You could
Uh,
shut.
So that's my whale tail. You can call me Captain AMAP. Now you can go.
Nice.
Okay, that's very funny. It's related to your like yelling at the game thing. So, it's a golf video, but it's from the guy that I've been watching for a long time, and he's very blunt and is like, I don't know. He's not afraid to call out the people that subscribe to him, like for being like total idiots. But he's like, golf is a hobby. Like you're not supposed to be good at it. Like when you get great at a hobby, it becomes a profession.
Ah.
And like everyone has their hobbies. Imagine your hobby was doodling. And then like while you were doodling, your pen skipped. And instead of just quietly moving on, you got up and started cursing out the pen, and you threw the notebook across the room, and you stormed around and started yelling all kinds of swear words. And people would be like, that man is insane. Why are you doing that on the golf course? You're not supposed to be good at this. Chill. I don't know. It's just like
I have done that when drawing.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. I've gotten furious. Like when I'm like 90% of the way through a drawing and it's looking great, and then like I don't know, this used to happen all the time when I was living at my parents' house. My mom would like I always drew in the basement. It was like seclude myself so I could draw. And my mom would like open the basement door and be like, hey, what are you? And I would just fucking like line across the paper. I'm like, you motherfucker! This is my masterpiece.
Your little candles going.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't draw dicks out in the open. You
No.
gotta go in the basement.
Well, and really, those are just for me. So they have to be perfect.
So Landon, his voice has gotten deeper.
Substantially.
And just today, I was telling my dad about this. I heard him yelling, and I described it to my dad. It sounds like Landon is the mob guy who's yelling at the person that's like, you made me fucking do this, Frank. I gotta fucking kill you now. Like, he's so mad. And like, now it sounds intimidating.
Yeah.
But for him, it's like, Wyatt, give me the axe.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's yelling at Minecraft.
Yes,
That
exactly.
rules.
Oh, he's funny.
Yes.
He's a good kid, man. He's not really a kid anymore. He's almost a man.
Yeah, I mean, he has a mustache. Layla has armpit hair.
Really?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Is it?
I don't know. I guess. How do you want me to respond? You just told me your daughter has armpit hair and your son has a mustache.
I hope
What do
that
you want
she
me to
turns
say?
out to be that fucking character from Last of Us. What's her name? Abby? Just beating the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. Is that
All
really
to
what you
avenge
want?
my death.
I was going to say, is that really what you want? Because there's some prelude to that anger that requires self-sacrifice, if you will.
I like I like her character in that because she's so ripped but still loves dick. And like that scary moment of when a woman is far like more physically capable than you, and just imagining them grabbing your crank and being
I was gonna say
whatever you want.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Snoo moment.
That's why the jacked gals at the gym always freak me out. Like I mean,
like if they grabbed your ass,
well, I used to
you're
do.
gonna think
I
about
used
it
to
for
do
a week.
I used to do a bit about this that got I don't know mixed reviews. I thought it was so funny, but like, and it's both sides of the coin. Like the super jack dudes with like veins on top of their head, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're like, what are you? You're done.
The only problem with that joke, because I remember it, and I remember the moment hearing it on stage and thinking like he's got to find a different way to say that, which was Jack girls at the gym. Nobody wants to fuck you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
There's a lot of angry lesbians right now.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not getting on board with that. I don't think that's what
Are they
it
not
is.
all gay?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, you just okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just I like that bit. It just I don't know. It needed something. Maybe a little less, toxic masculinity or something like that.
It should have been, it's not that no one wants to fuck you. We're all terrified to try.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Because a lot of them get fake boobs because when you are working out that much, fat, depletes.
Right.
So that to me is extra scary when they're jacked and they have perfectly symmetrical tits. You're like, what lab were you created in?
Oh, like China.
Yes, exactly. Because then they don't stop getting jacked.
Right.
And those boobs just get more like separated and you're like, those things are going to fall out.
When they're wearing, when there's like this is mean, but like when the fake,
we've come this far.
When the fake boob goes over top of the enormous pectoral muscle.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like their boobs have boobs. And you're like, this just isn't. I mean, we're not serious about this, right? I mean, and there's not enough skin.
Right.
Like, so
that's the look. That's what it looks like. Is the
so
skin
it's
is like
they have like a C cup and their nipple is the size of a tea saucer, because they have to just stretch it so fucking thin. Oh.
Yeah. But
I would say if a girl could lift me over her head and suck me off, come on. I'm doing no work now.
What if like a sword swallower? No hands?
Oh my God. Except for me, it would be like using a toothpick.
Well, I mean, your bush is resting on their face already, so it's like doesn't matter how big it is.
Sorry, it's so abrasive. My doctor says I can't shave it because my skin's too dry. That didn't.
We done gaming?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
All right, we can move on. I watched an episode of this show.
How fucking great is it?
I thought it would be more autistic.
I'm gonna let that slide. Keep going.
It was enjoyable.
Remember, Mara gets to do that.
Oh yeah, I always forget because she's so much smarter than us.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's like a trope. Maybe
know
that's
what
mean. I don't know.
My sister-in-law says full frittata.
Like the food?
Yeah, because it sounds like.
Oh, God.
Chris.
That's
Gross.
cheating.
I know.
Gross.
Frittata.
Gross.
Guys.
Unreal.
It was, hey,
Anyway,
Mara,
the autism show.
Mara, that was kind of based.
Damn it! Just when I thought I had it on.
No, you did it.
I did it.
You did it based.
Thank you.
I really like this hat. Did
Yeah,
you guys see
dude.
this episode?
Yeah.
This new one?
Wait, is this season 2?
Yeah.
This one is the new. I picked the newest episode.
Okay, so I've only seen
Why
2
would you
episodes.
do that? That is so based. So savage.
I went on Hulu and that was the one it played
To
on.
be like, I'm gonna start this show in the fucking middle. Good for you. I don't have that kind of.
You gotta start at the beginning.
I don't have that kind of willpower. The whole time I'd be.
It didn't feel like a show where it mattered.
It only does for you to like.
It's like Wheel of Fortune. I don't got to see
like
those.
season 1. There's like an actual team progression.
Yes.
Where like in the beginning they are a complete disaster, and by the end they're making fucking masterpieces, and you're like, that watching them grow is actually really cool.
Dude, there's a guy in the first one who wears skirts and has this epic beard, and he braids his hair, and it's
Are they
like
in a K-pop metal band?
I don't. His
that's the look.
His
Nice.
style is so like uniquely him.
Where's the dude?
Oh, that guy. I see him.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right there.
Yeah, actually, a lot like that.
Yeah, but like I would say a little bit more frail looking, but also his beard is way more badass than that guy's.
Yeah, just look it
For
up.
some reason, I thought he had
Lego Masters Season 1.
more beard.
Yeah, just what was his name? Shoot.
Can't remember. And that's part of the problem.
Sam. His name's Sam because it was Sam and Jessica was the team.
You're right. There he is.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at that
is quite the
thing.
beard, huh?
Yeah, and look at his fucking braid, dude. But then he wears like
Oh,
that
here
shirt.
it is, right here. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, and this little flower.
So sick.
All right.
Yeah, and they
Oh, these boots.
their growth is spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Because they had never worked together.
right. And
Really?
like in the first couple episodes, like he just shits on her so hard. At one point she's like talking and he's like, work and talk. And she's like, what? He's like, you're not getting anything done. I can't do all this by myself. Talk and work. Like,
He does that a few times. Like
Yeah.
when she's like, what kind of Lego? If I'm going to have to make every decision for you?
yeah, dude. It gets, and then they just like have a moment where he's like, we're gonna lose if I don't figure my shit out, and I need to stop being an asshole. So then they just pull it all together. Also, Will Arnett is perfect for this show.
Yeah.
Just is. There's no two ways around it.
I'll keep watching it.
Yay.
It just reinforces the idea that human beings are just sentient 3D printers.
Wow. Holy shit.
Now we
man.
can talk about this.
Hey!
Yay! He killed it, man.
Yeah.
It was so smooth.
Yeah.
If he was nervous, couldn't have told in a million years.
No.
He fucking owned that spot. I was really proud.
Yeah.
We're friends with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like on a superficial level either. Like,
No, like legit. Like,
yeah, this is
like
a bud.
he's booked us on shows.
So did you watch I'm Dying Up Here?
I've seen like clips here and there.
So when one of them, so if you guys don't know, it's loosely a lot based on the Comedy Store back in the 70s. And a lot of times these guys would get called to be on Johnny Carson. And when that would happen in the show, because at first it didn't happen a lot. And then once it kind of started happening, well, sorry, let me back up. So it didn't always happen a lot, but when it would happen, all of the comics would gather around, they'd shut down the store, and they would sit and watch it in front of this small ass TV. And seeing everybody's Facebook posts felt like that. Like all of us comics from Minnesota were like, this is our fucking guy.
Right.
Like, it was just so, it felt so fucking cool. And the way that he did it, he performed like someone who does it on television. Like he knew they're going to applaud at this.
The timing was excellent. This is where people who are unseasoned with having a mic, being on stage, performing, whatever. It's like it becomes instinctual after a while, but like in his case, the effective pausing was it wasn't just logistics, you know, it wasn't just like they're gonna clap here. Like a couple of those bits are on his album that he came out with a couple of years ago. Even since that album came out, those were more refined, better articulated bits.
Yeah.
Because of the pausing. Like when he does the diabetes bit about like his birthday, you know. So good. I mean, it's such a great joke.
I could tell he added that when he's talking to his stepdad and he's like, I'm 30, I think.
Yeah, like so good.
I showed that to my dad and he was laughing his ass off.
And when the I think is like that quick timing, like that's a throwaway line, but it worked perfectly. I mean, it's essentially building a callback punchline into a joke that didn't need it at all, but you scored so many points with it. And then he moves on. And when he pauses and does the like, I'm your dad. So good. I don't know, dude. I was so proud of him. All right. I've seen episode 1. Also, like the clock, when I saw the poster, I'm like, that seems so out of place. And then after episode 1, you're like, that's fucking awesome. I'm so glad they put her on the poster.
Yeah.
The whole ticket scene is so fucking funny. The guy gets like vaporized and then Loki's like, ah.
I mean, as far as setting up the show, it was a really good episode.
Yeah.
I thought.
And he needed more screen time.
Loki?
Yeah, dude. Tom Hiddleston is so good. He's so good. And he was the perfect hateable character in Avengers numero uno. And then Avengers 2, he's not even around. And then Thor Ragnarok, you're like, oh, he's actually like kind of anti-villainy or like anti-hero-y, you know? Like
Well, Thor, what was the second one called?
The Dark World.
The Dark World. That's where you got a hint of.
Oh, he's actually not like horrible.
Yeah. He may have.
I just hated that movie so much.
Never saw it.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
They just rush and there's a lot of assuming.
They were setting up for Infinity War and they needed a way to create the Reality Stone. So.
Oh, and it happens in that.
Yeah.
In that movie.
That's where the red stone comes from.
That's funny to think that a whole movie is dedicated to something like that. That's really bizarre.
Well, and like in Endgame, when Thor has to go back in time and he has to like suck that red shit out of Natalie isn't her name Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has to like suck that red shit out of her. That's the Reality Stone. It was like what did they call it in that? It has like some
ether.
Yeah, dude, such a dumb name. The ether. But it was like a liquid gas substance thing.
Yeah.
And then it was like distilled down into a stone. So
be sure to see that one.
I made it sound fucking stupid, which means I did a good job. So
Yeah.
I want to hear your guys' thoughts though, because
So
Loki?
we're both like
we're
up
caught
to
up.
date. So I'm just gonna say this is the best Marvel thing I've seen.
ever.
Yeah, this is my favorite Marvel.
It's the highest grossing Marvel thing besides Endgame. Like nothing compares to what
Financially grossing
it's hard to
or
gauge.
viewership.
So viewership, but it's like people had to get Disney Plus to see this.
Yes.
So I'm assuming they're somehow I don't get how they're calculating it. It's turning into iTunes. Like it's what I don't know. But yeah, as far as like reception and all
wow.
yeah.
I'm rarely good at this. That's not true. I sound like a fucking idiot right now. I was gonna say I'm not very good at keeping myself secluded from the outside world, but I'm actually great at that. That's beside the point. I've tried adamantly to stay away from anything reviews wise and everything on this because I do want to watch it. It's not like Falcon and Winter Soldier where it has like that novelty feel where you're like, yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
And then WandaVision for me was just the timepiecey shit of it was just too much for me. I watched 2 or 3 episodes of WandaVision and it was just like,
you didn't finish it?
it was a fucking snooze fest.
Oh man.
I didn't like it.
It gets God damn it. It's such an accurate representation of trauma and the way that the brain processes it. So good.
I know, I get
Plus, Anne Hathaway. I can never remember her name. Katherine Heigl?
You try one more time, I guess.
Isn't there like a whole family of these people?
Yeah.
Some of them are
It's
twins.
Catherine, right? No, not the Olsen one.
Oh, never mind.
The supporting lady.
You can get it.
Catherine Hahn.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Hey!
Yay. She's in Bad Moms.
She's also in Step Brothers.
I was going to say, the lady
When
from
she-
Step Brothers.
When she pees into the urinal, John C. Reilly's like, "You're incredible." It was one of the best.
Have you caught up on Bad Batch?
No. Dude, I've been off Disney Plus for a while.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. There's other things. I told you I started watching South Park.
Oh, yeah.
It's season 4 already. I've just been hammering that shit.
What do you think?
Dude, all the exposure I got to South Park when I was a kid was that the kids who beat the shit out of me and called me a watched South Park. So I just had this, like they would always quote South Park like all the time at school, and I just thought I hated those guys.
Yeah.
Because they fucking ruined my life, you know? Like, they sucked. So I never wanted to do anything. And then I got exposed to Family Guy. And I was like, well, this is the funniest show ever made. Because I'm 12. And God damn it, isn't Stewie just hilarious? You know?
Yes.
And then
I was 15 when it started.
Family Guy?
I was a big fan of it.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I loved it. Wait, South Park or Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
South Park, I was an uber fan. I obsessed about it the entire summer. They showed previews for the launch of the show, and I watched it when it first aired.
Hell yeah.
Recorded it on VHS.
That's fucking awesome. But
Watched
yeah,
the
so
shit out of it.
I was like really into Family Guy, and then I got exposed to Trailer Park Boys, and then it was just sayonara. I never
it's
watched
funny,
it. I've watched Trailer Park Boys 6 times.
I'm trying to remember when they did it, but Family Guy is featured on South Park. There's a whole episode.
I
It's
think I'd
later
heard
on.
about that.
It's one of the
But
man. When was that? Like 2006, I think 2005 or no, it was 2006.
yeah.
So that'd be like season 8 or 9.
The whole premise of the show is like the creators Matt and
Trey.
Trey kept hearing people say, "Oh, dude, if you like South Park, you're gonna love Family Guy." And they were like, "It's not the same, not even close."
Yeah, it is. It isn't at all. And that's where I thought, like, if you were a Family Guy person, you were either a South Park or a Family Guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you couldn't be both. For some reason, I thought that, I guess.
Well, when I was a kid, you couldn't like Sega and Nintendo.
Right.
You had to pick one.
Which makes sense, because you either play Mario or Sonic.
I mean, you want Sonic, you want blast processing. That's not real.
I don't know what
That's
that
proprietary bullshit they made up for their commercials.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Ah.
I never
Sometimes.
played the Genesis. Actually, that's not true. I played it at Target a lot.
Oh.
Because they had that Genesis controller attached
Oh,
to the
right.
TV.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Good
Those are
times.
the days. Man. Remember how many diseases we were exposed to as children?
All of them.
Holy hell. Like, you'd grab the controller and there would be, like, literal semen on it. And you're
Well,
like,
dude,
how do they pull this off?
Hot Topic Hot Topic wasn't the only one, but headphones? Having
Oh, that's
headphones
right,
to be able
yeah.
to listen to stuff? Sweaty motherfuckers walking through, and then, like, hands is one thing. Just don't put your hands in your mouth.
Yeah.
But
There was
with
some mega grease balls at those stores, dude.
yeah.
Dude, the I missed the Hot Topic era.
It's
Like,
still going.
Oh,
I know, but I'm saying like during
Like when it actually meant something.
well, like, yeah, because for your generation, Hot Topic was like where the edgy kids shopped.
Yeah.
For my generation, Hot Topic was where the scary kids shopped.
Yeah.
And they're not the same. Like,
I went there to buy like Metallica shirts.
yeah, and the
So,
scary
like-
kids went there to buy pants with too many zippers. I always wanted to see like the post goth kid
Yeah.
that like cleaned his life up, you know, but like still has like the weird saggy holes remaining from his gauges and like the tattoo that he gave himself to give himself permanent eyeliner is still there, but he's like wearing a dad polo shirt and like has it tucked into Wrangler jeans.
Oof.
And you're like, this is a tough look there, Stefan, because his name was Stefan, because he changed it to Stefan, but it's Stefan with an F. Yeah, that kid was scary. Yeah, and like he still listens to Tool, but he does it in a Dodge Caravan, Grand Caravan, excuse me.
Oh, there.
He needs the extra seating for his 5 kids and his extremely religious wife.
Which is nice because we leased it to buy,
Right.
and you know,
Right. And then when the kids started grinding their Cheerios into the ground, which we love. Yeah, that was I've always wanted to. I mean, it's like it's the Ned Schneebly character. That's just
yeah.
School of Rock.
you're the blood-sucking incubus from Maggot Death. That's the real you. He's like a teacher now.
Yeah.
All right.
We've gone on too long.
I'll save my Loki
I got the
takes
hippos.
for next week.
Oh, I want to hear your Loki takes.
Oh, I went through. Okay, hold on. I had a couple that I
Hey.
can actually bring up. I like the aesthetic. Like the
Yes.
TVA is like the past's version of the future, and I'm into that. I think that's
Oh,
really fun.
wow, yes.
Like the computers and stuff are
Yeah.
obviously not what gets used in the future, but I don't know. I think that's cool.
Did you grab 2?
Yes.
Like cool looking show. And then I was telling Chris about this when we watched the first episode, where I was saying the TVA are just cops.
Yeah.
They're time cops.
Yeah.
And like I just imagined at one point one of the Minutemen shoots Loki, and they say like, oh, he was reaching into his waistband for a time looper.
I had to do it. It
I
was
had to do
justified
it, yeah.
force.
And that's all I got that I can actually talk about this week.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'll
I'll
save
be
it.
more prepared next
I'll save
week.
it. I'll save it for next week.
Yeah. Would you mind
I suck.
cutting out 4 hours of your life and
Three.
It's only 3 now. Mara brought that to my attention. To my attention.
Yeah, I can't believe how long those fucking credits are.
Then you got to stay tuned after
Exactly,
the
because
credits.
they've conditioned us to be like, well, what?
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by refusing to give a gift receipt with your present. Because if you don't want it, it's fucking mine.
Good strats.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld.
Dude, that episode
Classic.
fucking killed me, dude. Because as a kid, I would just hear people be like, Tara, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be cool too, Timmy, and then they're like, said it wrong, you fucking loser.
Wait, let me try again. Timothy.
They're like, you got worse somehow. What?
Fuck.
But the actual episode is so good because that's the one where they like get all diagnosed with ADD, and so they all start just like downing Ritalin, and they start seeing fucking Christina Aguilera monsters everywhere. Oh, it's so funny.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
And the Christina Aguilera monsters make the best noise. They're like, it's so silly.
It's so funny how little effort they put in.
Yeah.
But it's still absolutely hilarious.
Well, and they without sounding like a fucking asshole right now, they take a real magnifying glass to society. But they do it in such a lazy way that they're like, this is what you sound like.
Yes.
Like the whole 88, that's the ADD thing was like one of the moments where I was like, it's not brilliance, it's honesty.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, and yes, they're brilliant for what they've done, but
they're basically the friend that they're like, hey man, what do you think of this shirt? Looks fucking stupid.
yeah.
Why'd you even ask me?
You look like Lionel Richie. What do you want me to tell you? This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Teletubbies on Ice. So you weren't absolutely freaked out enough by this show? Now you've got the chance to try again and ruin your kids' lives too.
Someone should put them on ice.
Dude, that
Know what I'm saying?
that show freaked me the fuck out.
Kill them is what I'm saying.
Dude, the fucking theme song freaked me out.
The baby's the son.
Teletubbies.
They actually came out with a better song.
Say hello. Oh.
Oh yeah, the whole weird like
This isn't a language.
they're all
And like the dick sucking machine that they had, Nunu.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
Oh, Nancy, you crazy witch. All right. You ready, Toph?
Yeah.
Letterbox.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by the Navy's new GPS program for trans women.
Whoops. Nope. My writing sucks. It's GRS.
Oh, take two.
Dude, I was like, this
Apologies.
Okay, go ahead.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by the Navy's new GRS program for trans women. We'll sink your battleship. God damn it.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by rewatching old movies from your childhood and coming to the realization that you are now older than the old people in the movie. Ow. My ego.
Shout out to Joby.
Yeah, that sucks.
She wrote that one.
That sucks, dude.
Or is it just Joe?
Joe.
Shout out to Yo. I'm going to start calling her Juan.
It's just like completely abandoned.
Shout out to Juan.
Grab another one, you doofus. You're up.
Asia. Because you said Europe.
Oh.
Ooh.
This episode is brought to you by Audible. You can get 10% off. I'm so good at ASMR.
Nope.
No?
Pretty good at sexual assault, it looks like.
This episode has 2 million views.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by feeling a hair on your arm but not being able to locate where the fuck it is, so fuck it! I guess we're putting out a new shirt!
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Dan Harmon. Living proof that you can turn your alcoholism into Emmy Awards. That's pretty good.
This episode of the Dude Absolutely podcast is brought to you by pretending to be interested in someone's story while you're trying to remember the lyrics to that Offspring song.
That's awesome.
I'd be cool with that as long as it's not like Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Yeah, that song is that's their most popular, least good.
God, that's
Hard
really funny.
agree.
This episode of Dude Ops. Hey now.
Dude, absolutely.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Cradle of MILF. Hot goth moms covering metal music you've never heard of. So good.
The hot goth moms just makes me
Is
laugh.
that yours?
Yeah.
Hot goth moms makes me laugh because it makes me think like how the goth kid complained how their dad, my dad's a fucking asshole, didn't give me a fucking big wheel, you know? The hot goth moms are like, my kids are fucking assholes.
Oh.
They won't make their beds. They don't even put their dirty dishes in the dishwasher.
Take their kids for picnics in cemeteries.
All right, kids. Sarah, I need you to come into the bathroom and help me dye my bangs.
I feel like they'd have different. The kids would be called like Dimmu Borgir. Or like
You're absolutely correct.
Or like
Jan!
Megadeth. Just name them after their favorite bands.
Sigurd. Mom, we're not Icelandic.
Yes, we are. Okay. What are we doing now?
What are we doing? I just want to say this is the most insane hand that I've had to choose from.
Yeah, same.
Like, usually it's like, oh, that would be a good. This is just pure chaos.
Yeah, none of this is. I can't justify choosing anything I'm choosing. You know what I mean? Like none
Yes.
of these work, but they work so well. That's why. But I've made my decision.
I have also made my decision.
All right, you go first. I went first last week.
All right. Well, I have a xenomorph spawned from Warwick Davis and Benoit balls. Who?
Benoit, like Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit balls.
I don't know what that is. I just know the word Benoit. It's somebody's name.
They're these things that you shove up your vagina to strengthen your walls.
yeah.
Benoit balls.
But the spelling I used is the double homicide guy.
Chris Benoit balls.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll work for a while, but
Yeah.
eventually they will betray you.
Oddly enough, we've both gone with a slightly sexual.
Who was your character?
A xenomorph spawned from Warwick
Yeah,
Davis.
Warwick Davis is Leprechaun. And Willow.
I think I know who Warwick Davis is.
He's one of the bankers in Harry Potter as well.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Xenomorph is from Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine a face hugger hit our boy Warwick Davis. His character is the spawn of that interaction.
And his weapon of choice is vagina strengthening balls.
From branded by Chris Benoit.
Okay. Huge.
Oh,
Okay,
so they work, but they give you CTE.
so my character is Daffy Duck. Thank God. And now I'm gonna leave the interpretation up to you guys on this one, because if it's one thing, it could be used as a weapon. If it's another thing, I am the nicest guy you've ever fought in your life. I'm Daffy Duck with a rusty trombone. So either I am providing you with the greatest, most epic hand job of your life, or I'm literally using a rusty trombone to beat you with.
Or both.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. Is like, maybe I soften your clearly coarse outer shell, given your physical stature and also the thing living inside you. And then, I blow you and, I blow your ass and, fucking jerk you off mechanic style. And then
I thought it was utter
see.
style.
No, I imagine the Warwick Davis dick in the xenomorph form It's the dick, and it has the smaller one.
It's a
that comes
penis
out.
inside it
Yeah.
too. So I have to like flute style almost with
You
it,
have to hit two of
where
them.
I'm like, oh,
Get a
this, and then I
grapefruit in
gotta
there.
come back around.
The grapefruit technique.
Oh man, thank God Daffy Duck has hands and not wings. 'Cause
Wow,
that
what would that sound like?
Daffy Duck
With Daffy.
it'd be like.
Because this card was destined for you.
Yeah, I know. I figured that was a conscious decision.
I thought you were going to say something like, "You're despicable. Just know this gives me no pleasure."
I hope you know this gives me zero pleasure.
Yes, perfect.
But I'm happy to pleasure you, my friend.
In a fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Except you'd be like, "Hi!"
You got anything else, or you want to get that airdrop?
I gotta get the airdrop.
Get the
Like,
airdrop.
At this point, I don't know how I'm fighting. I need something.
Let's let him go first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
okay.
when you need it. What'd you get?
I think I have to go with the sexual version of this one because my other card is popped and is unable to stop.
It's unfortunate.
So I am a pop locking Daffy Duck that just sucks off assholes and jerks dicks with the best of them. You know what? I feel like my only path towards victory is to make you come so hard. Put
Give
you
you
to sleep.
Pringles.
We don't know what happens when a xenomorph comes. Or
Could be acidic.
So wait. So the xenomorph is the face hugger,
No, the xenomorph is what spawns
Right.
after the
right? It's the weird little.
after the immaculate conception.
Yeah. So after your said person, Warwick Davis, is face fucked by the alien spawn, the cracking through the rib cage is the xenomorph.
I'm actually a little
Okay.
concerned now about age of consent.
Mm.
I'm not sure how fresh the xenomorph is, and you're
I feel like they age quickly.
okay. No, you're probably right. That's a
Yeah.
good call.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct. As long as it's damp and dark.
Yeah, and
They
they
go really quick.
also we're not talking like Alien Mother here
How come we never see them age? They get to adulthood like bap,
because they age quickly.
but then are they like? What if one of them never?
Also, how do they grow? Do they shed their skin?
That's what I was just. There's got to be like exoskeletons or whatever just
Everywhere.
around that ship. Yeah.
I
And
need
then,
to
and then
see
maybe
the-
maybe they eat the exoskeletons for the proteins.
And that's what makes them grow so fast.
I feel like
so
I just
acid
tuned
cum
in.
maybe.
I just tuned into the YouTube channel that's all about aliens.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Okay. All
So
right.
I am now xenomorph
yeah.
from Warwick Davis. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to assume
So you're little.
this is a smaller version.
Yeah.
Different proportions, probably.
yeah,
With a double decker cock. Let's be clear.
yes.
Because Warwick is technically a dwarf. He is dwarfism,
Yes.
so he's extra tiny.
Right.
But god damn it, can he act?
Yeah. Sure. So maybe that's your out. Is you fucking fake an orgasm. And then I have this weird pride where I'm like,
You turn your back.
I just can't believe I did it. I made that little alien come.
All right, I promised myself
There's semen everywhere.
I would come in full fighting mode this week because I give up so easily every other fight.
Oh, crazy that you went with the softball week to go full force. Wow.
All
Get
right.
your airdrop in here. Maybe this will take you out.
Am I fucked?
Well, I'd say so.
I think inevitably you're fucked because I'm doing stuff to you.
Hell yeah.
Not only am I a xenomorph spawn from Warwick Davis, armed with Benoit balls, I can't stop believing.
It's positive energy.
Okay? Conviction.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
I'm going to hold on to that feeling
I hate that song so hard.
Street lights.
Stop it.
Seamen.
Whoa. I'm driving that bit into the ground. Dude, I fucking give up. I can't fucking beat you.
Yeah, you are dead. Well, here, let's say, I would say...
Dude, I am anytime I attempt to do...
But I would say you gotta go with a physical rusty trombone.
Yeah, but I'm still pop locking so hard. I can't stop.
Well, so when I throw my mouth out, look at us helping each. Is this the Great British Bake Off?
Yeah, a little bit. You could just be
pop
eating...
locking out of the way when I suck cock.
You're just
When you suck cock?
No, it's suck cock.
That's so funny.
Cock.
You're just eating Pringles, man.
Oh, I suppose.
That's not bad. That's a lot of calories
I
for fighting.
interpreted it as
You can do that
like
too.
pop locking and not stop.
Wait, what was the verbiage?
It is
Popped and
stylish.
can't stop. That's the that's the Pringles fucking. I forgot that. That's the '90s Pringles theme thing.
Yeah,
from the commercial.
That's why this is fun because I get
snack that smiles back.
Different interpretation.
Dude, I will say though, those old commercials made you fucking want Pringles so bad.
It's like there was MSG in the commercial.
Dude, they like when they would like play the beats on the cans.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's right. Good stuff.
So
Dude,
good.
It's good.
Yes. Anyways.
And then they came out with those mini Pringles packs, and you were like, "Oh, I'm fucked."
I feel like you might just be able to charm our YouTube audience with a sick ass impersonation. Yeah. I don't know if you necessarily
I
have
haven't
to
done one in a long time.
I don't know if you necessarily have to win a physical fight here. I think you just have to win over a jury.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Justin, Joe,
and Sean.
All right. What's
up, Sean?
This is okay. I picture it's raining, and Daffy Duck's feathers / bangs are in his eyes, and he's got like a really determined look on his face.
Okay.
But in spite of his determination, he must be playing this rusty trombone as like his war tunes, like from the Civil War, and they had like the fucking band leading the charge, you know, and they had like the little 5-year-old with a piccolo, and they're like, "You're our human sacrifice." So here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see that asshole, you beautiful bitch.
Dude, your commitment on that was
Somebody had to.
fucking beautiful. Hello. I'm award-winning xenomorph. Warwick Davis's. I'd like to show you tonight some Benoit balls. And I bet by the end, you won't be able to stop believing either.
He sounds like Frodo Baggins.
That's basically what he sounds like.
I know. Come here, Sam.
He always has to talk about his awards.
You gotta add a little gruff to that, because seriously, you sound like Frodo Baggins talking to Sam when he's like trying to comfort him. It's okay, Sam.
Daffy. I just want...
No, you know what you sound like? You sound like Gordon Ramsay fucked Frodo.
Okay.
That's what you sound like.
Sure.
The offspring of Gordon Ramsay and Frodo Baggins.
If there's anything I've learned from the corpse of Warwick Davis's long acting career, it's that your pussy could use some exercise.
It's loose. Oh, man. I don't know. Loose? Is that the wrong...
Loose?
I don't know how to say it.
Daffy is Scotsman now?
Oh, I'm still Daffy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's loose. Sorry about it. As you can see, I'm offering up my services to you. Do you think you're the only one?
Here's what's going to happen now.
No, here's what's going to happen now. All right? You don't want this, and I don't want this. But I promise, one of us is going to be smiling at the end.
It will be me after I've loaded your rotting body up with all of these Benoit balls.
No, I think it's going to be you for a completely different reason.
No, I'm pretty sure it's going
I'm going to make both of your penises come.
You leave my other penis out of this.
I'm gonna make your big penis come your little penis, and then your little penis is gonna come a flag. That's gonna say victory to Daffy.
When I'm down and out.
Actually, the flag is gonna say ouch, like in those old sketches with my friend Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Very good. When his bill gets shot off.
Yes.
This is not a good Daffy impression.
I mean,
I haven't done it in a long time.
given the circumstances,
The pitch is way off.
when has Daffy ever had to talk about fucking Rusty
Well, his
Combo?
voice needs to be way higher. But it wouldn't be an episode if I didn't drop my phone 37 fucking times.
All right.
It is I, Daffy Duck, notorious asshole sucker. Ready to blow your mind. Pop this ass and a can of Pringles.
I'm Xenomorph Warwick Davis.
Okay.
Join me for my masterclass.
This is exactly how he would start every sentence too. I'm Xenomorph Warwick Davis, and then they're like, "Oh, nice to meet you, Xenomorph Warwick Davis. Can I get you anything to drink?" I, Xenomorph Warwick Davis, would like a coffee, tea, actually, if you have it.
If you don't have
one
anything,
cube of sugar,
I will literally break your ribcage.
I will literally break your ribcage.
Did you see that show that he was on that Ricky Gervais
No.
produced? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where he had his
No.
friend travel around the world.
I think I heard of it, but I never actually
So-
watched it.
He somehow convinced Warwick Davis to be on a season with this guy. And he does shit like that. He's like, they go to do a Bali movie. And he's like, you see what they're doing because the other guy isn't an actor.
Right.
And he's just like, I don't fucking care. I won't be here. My friend Ricky Gervais gives me so much fucking money, I'll just have to do it. My wife says she'll leave me if I don't do this. And Warwick is like, you're being difficult.
Will the cocksure xenomorph Warwick Davis obtain victory via acid cum, or will Daffy Duck play Davis like a flute? Tune in next week on Dude Absolutely.
This episode is going to air right after 4th of July.
Correct.
So this week we're going to do patriotism, which is somewhere in here. Did I not put it in here? I didn't. Take two.
So creative.
Yeah, so anyways.
Also, when we get our
I'm going to kill myself.
Don't
Okay.
do that. Also, when we get our Blue Chew sponsorship, only Mara is allowed to do the reads. I think that's a brilliant approach.
Oh, yeah.
America!
Fuck yeah.
This is so
Dude.
awesome.
Very good.
You're so creative.
This one was fun. I enjoyed it.
I'm enjoying it. We haven't even started.
I like how Tom Cruise doesn't even look impressed.
I love how Tom Cruise doesn't look like Scientology found him yet.
This is Top Gun, mid-'80s, Tom Cruise.
Fuck yeah.
So
For the dark times.
What's up? Was he Goose? He was Goose, right?
No. That was Mark from ER. That's real trivia. Real trivia.
It's such a deep cut reference. I love it.
All the old heads will know.
The old heads.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some other terminology.
Very good. Might as well have said that's Doug from Calculus.
Okay, so we're going to start the tier list. The first one is easy. The Pats.
The Pats.
The Pats.
Like the Patriots?
That's what when they shorten.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not.
You're not showing us the picture. This is not going to be.
Yeah, I don't
Do I
trust
have
you.
to?
No, because every time you don't, we always get fucked by it.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
debate so
I like
hard.
that we were on the same page. We're like, not this
Oh,
time.
wait. Tier 1 is Pats? Or like the S tier is Pats?
Oh, I didn't do the. You're right. I didn't do that part.
Okay. We're learning.
Yeah.
I don't like that you're learning. It kind of is upsetting. Let me see if it's even in here. Okay, yeah. So top tier, we got Tom Clancy. I'm gonna put this week. We're gonna have 3 named tiers, and in between them, we'll have a blank.
Okay.
Just if you need it.
Okay.
Middle tier, we're gonna have Hulk Hogan because he did have the NWO era. And I think in all of us, there's a NWO black and white Hulk Hogan and a real American Hulk Hogan. And we're always kind of making decisions based off of them.
Okay, fair.
So he's right in the middle.
Like
And then-
like one on either shoulder, kind
exactly.
of. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be me right there at the bottom.
Okay.
Because she's a communist.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Oh, so good.
Well, you know what? Mad respect, guys. You fucking got me. I didn't get you like this next image would suggest. These are the Pats.
I knew it.
So
I
in
knew
that-
one of them was going to be the SNL Pat.
In this instance, I am the idiot getting wrecked.
I'm so happy right now.
Collectively, though,
Those Pats.
It's a good set of Pats.
it's a good set of Pats.
Yeah. Also, they're making a Patrick Star show.
Hell yeah.
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, if we're going Patriots, there are 3 solid Patriots.
Yeah, I mean Patrick Ewing's got to be a Patriot.
Oh, sorry.
Super. I mean,
He played on the Dream Team.
yeah,
so,
exactly.
Um,
And then Pat Sajak. Come on.
yeah, the guy's about as American as they come.
That guy voted for Trump 3 times.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably just for tax purposes.
Yeah.
And then Patrick Starr has to be. I mean, his friendship is so patriotic.
He's loyal as fuck. But like one of those is British. So
yeah.
I mean, you can be a
The
patriot
other one we have no
towards-
idea what it is.
You can't be a patriot towards anything but America.
I'm not gonna tell you how to rate things.
I think it's like tier 2.
Okay.
Because
So under Tom
yeah,
Clancy. Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
prior to the Hulk.
We figured you out. You're going to have to start doing like, we get like half of an image.
Dude, I thought like for sure if I did it numero uno, you'd just be like, oh, the bitch didn't pull the image up.
Oh, you got to get us in deeper. Because
Like I'm doing mind games.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
got-
working.
when we get conversating and we're like, yeah, and now I'm in tier mode.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We
I
get
see.
so into it, and then you just pound our little boy butts with your brilliance, and then we're like, "Oh, we."
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you know, it was a bad call on my part.
Well, but
rock paper scissors.
but also to assume that
I thought I kept throwing rock. Like I'm doing the same one.
Ah,
I
I
switched
get it.
it up,
Yeah,
and you
you
were like,
threw scissors,
nah,
and
bitch.
we were ready for you to throw
Yeah.
scissors.
Good job.
Wow,
Proud of you.
look at us.
how many of these have we done? It only took 7 times or whatever.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. Star Spangled Banner.
I think it's top tier patriotism, but
Yeah.
the song is.
Kind of dog shit.
It's just got some the origins of the song, like Francis Scott Key's story to like writing the song is so weird. Like he was like literally being held hostage on a boat and was just like watching explosions, and he wrote the song from watching explosions from a boat.
See, but that sounds patriotic as fuck.
To me it sounds like a guy
Oh yeah,
who,
boating and explosions.
well, to me it just sounds like that's what our national anthem is.
It's bad. And no one can sing it.
Well, like
You're
I would say
simplifying it though.
I love this the Star Spangled Banner as a symbol, as a patriotic
Because he was a
person.
POW on that boat.
Yeah.
Piece
So
of
when
what?
you think about it, piece of white.
I was gonna say piece of work.
So he
That guy
was.
would not shut up about the tea. Go ahead.
So he was a POW on that boat,
Yeah.
and in the throes, he doesn't know if he's going to live or not.
Right. I totally get the argument. I'm just saying like it's not the song itself is not like a nod to the country as much as it is like just
Winning the war.
yeah.
I got you.
We're like Canada's national anthem is like a nod to Canada. Like our national anthem should be that proud to be an American song.
Yeah, or we should just switch it to the America Fuck Yeah song.
Walmart, fuck yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
All right, I think this one has to go top tier because
Yeah.
if we don't put a top
Tom
tier,
Clancy.
yeah, Clancy
for sure. TC.
Yeah, that's Clancy. That's Clancy as fuck.
Patriot Act.
Ooh.
I'd say it's like might be it's ironic, but it might be Mara tier.
It's gonna be right next to me, huh?
I think so.
Oh, I don't want to be next to it, but
I know.
okay.
Look at George is fucking waving at you.
Oh, he's going to be in a second. Right?
You know what
Sure.
he is? He's Ronald Reagan on the spectrum.
You think so?
NZXT.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, top tier.
Tom Clancy.
Yeah, I'll give it to
That's
Clancy.
easy.
All right.
No.
Isn't it wasn't it a Russian company though?
Ooh.
No, it said Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Or is it that
That's
Russia
Budweiser.
bought? There's Russian ties. I know this is going to sound so weird, but there's Russian ties to Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Okay, liberal.
You cuck.
So I mean,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because I was looking this up because my initial pick was Budweiser, and I'm like, that sounds German. And then I looked it up. It was like some shit.
Budweiser.
Yeah, exactly. The Czech Republic or some shit was the origins. But this one I could have sworn it just maybe my research sucked because I went to Wikipedia. It's just like Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Does anyone?
yeah, the Russians have taken over PBR.
Is that real?
2014, they acquired. I forget what company it is, but Pabst Blue Ribbon Company. Yeah, all American favorite beer.
I will say that's
Shit.
kind of patriotic because if we're embracing true patriotism,
Oasis Beverages, the leading independent brewer in Russia.
they are the diamond in the rough.
So, given that,
I think it's still top tier patriotism because Lady Liberty does say, "Bring me you're tired and you're weak, and you're gay and you're fat."
I vote yes. I vote though. Can we go one below TC?
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Just because Russia, man.
Yeah, I like how he's pretending to be like affable. Like I'm using that word, right? But he's only doing it for symmetry.
Ah,
Don't let him trick you.
very good.
American flag, gear, apparel, fucking towels.
Depends on time of year.
Okay.
If you're wearing that shit in March, you're a patriot. If you're wearing that shit on the 4th of July, you just want to get hammered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look good on Instagram.
Sure.
I mean, they like.
Caitlin and I have been wearing our American flag Crocs every day
Yeah, they're patriotic as fuck.
yeah.
Also very mall karate.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the best description.
Well, I mean, it's fucking
Napoleon Dynamite.
yeah. What's his name?
Is that
Rex
place
Kwon Do.
in the mall?
It's in a strip mall.
Rex
It's in a strip mall.
Kwon Do.
Yeah, Rex Kwon Do.
Yeah.
Break the wrist, walk away. God, I thought that was funny.
I do like the people that are really into the flag, like they don't want you to burn it, but then like they'll just sit their naked ass on a flag too on a beach.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
It's not a real flag.
Spilling their Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah. They'll say
Or
like,
like
it doesn't count.
Or like the Trump people that literally printed Trump on a flag.
Yeah, on a flag.
And they made that stupid blue stripe one. All right, next up.
Whoopsie.
All right, The Patriot. Oh shit, I picked a comic book that you don't know.
No, I'm trying to remember because he was a part of was it Avengers Dark? I'm pretty sure he was a part of the Avengers Dark team. So he was like a by any means necessary Captain America.
Very tight pants.
That's
yeah.
extremely patriotic.
Yeah, he's patriotic as fuck.
Well, then the name fits.
TC.
Oh, how about Homelander?
He's a Mara tier patriot, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my buddy.
Yeah.
So
Me and
I
Bush
I don't
forget.
think
have
you
you
want him to be your buddy.
Have
don't
you
think
seen
so?
it?
Also,
I've seen dude, I saw one clip and I was almost traumatized, but it was like a dream or something.
So it's funny because by the end of season 2, he literally is. Yeah, he's Mara.
Looks very proud of himself.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very.
He's
me.
also an Australian douche.
no.
He's also really creepy.
Yeah, the only clip I saw was like him dreaming about murdering everyone with his eyeballs.
Oh,
with
yeah,
his
yeah,
laser
yeah.
eyes. When I saw that, I'm like, did that just happen?
There's another clip of him literally drinking a bottle of breast milk.
Yeah.
Well, that's not weird.
He also
the
gets
way he does it is really
We sell like gallons of that stuff
the guy's
at the store.
the guy's like rock hard when he does it. It's like a horny thing, not a thirsty thing.
I'm still not as weird as cow milk.
He also gets a boner by torturing someone, and then comes whilst crushing their skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pro sex positivity and everything, but when murder is what gets you off, that's when I draw the line, folks.
Well, I might have to move myself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone, you know what makes me laugh is the Mara tier. Everyone that's in Mara tier looks so happy to be there. Everyone, we got Homelander like, hey, George Bush is like, fucking.
You know what? Miss me with that shit. Get me over here.
Oh, God, that makes me laugh.
How about Godsmack? Oh. I wasn't sure if this is like obscure or not.
That's so good. Man, Alex, imagine if you will. There was a time, you know how like all trucks have like, Trump. There was a time when every truck had a Godsmack fucking decal on it.
I know.
What were you, like 7? How could you know?
Those guys still exist, Chris. They're just,
do they?
They're just further outside of the city.
I feel like they're not the original owner of the vehicle. Like, I don't think they would identify with the Godsmack.
Yeah.
I think you guys are severely underestimating the amount of people that still love Godsmack.
Maybe that's why they bought it. Like, yeah, I'll buy that truck off you. That Godsmack shit, that's staying.
Yeah, their 04 Dodge Ram still has the sticker.
Or
and
while-
the sticker's the best looking part of that truck.
While they're haggling, I'll leave the Godsmack decal on. Sold.
And then the Calvin peeing on, like, feminism
Yeah,
or something.
classic. Yeah. Or like Jews or something. And you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's weird. All right.
But the reason it came to mind was that I saw that like Navy commercial they had their song playing on like 1,000 fucking times a day.
Do you understand how ironic that is? Like that so many, like, they're taking our guns, people love Godsmack. He's a Wiccan. Do you know what Wiccan is?
Isn't that the same, like, I guess, religion that dude...
Oh, Stevie Nicks.
Wasn't, well, the religion that the dudes from, like, those 3 kids that got accused of murder down in, like, Mississippi or Virginia or whatever.
Maybe, but yeah, they're witches.
There's like a 3-part documentary about them on HBO.
So they're witches.
Speaking of whatever, I recorded whatever off the radio onto cassette tape, and I just on repeat. So am I a real Godsmack fan?
Yeah,
That's one of their songs, by the way.
Yeah, I think I've heard like 2 songs by them. Actually,
Not
I probably heard
away.
I think
I'm doing the best I ever did.
I think I probably heard a lot of songs by them and didn't know they were by them. You know what I mean? It's like one of those.
I feel like they have a sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think there are other bands that have like since tried to emulate their sound.
Pieces of shit.
They could never do it though.
Like Daughtry.
No.
He was the anti-Scott Staps.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Because they both kind of have that.
Yeah.
But he's
I'm
from.
doing the best yeah, okay.
He's from Jersey.
Oh.
How patriotic.
Yeah. So it's
They're
ironic. Yeah,
they're
put him in the
Hogan
middle.
tier. They're Hogan tier.
Hogan tier.
Oh, I
Got
bet
it.
Hogan fucking loved Godsmack.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Saying that like he's dead.
As soon as it was no longer culturally appropriate for him to come out to Jimi Hendrix, given his usage of loose usage of the N-word.
That's right.
Then he started using Godsmack.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Bwank, bwam, bwam.
Yeah.
Okay, how about 5-Finger Death Punch?
Oh.
That's hilarious. These guys replaced Godsmack on the backs of trucks.
Sure, yeah, that's
and,
true.
and you don't even like if you don't know the band, which I've never really listened to their music, but if you don't know the band, you don't understand that the 5-hole like knuckle, like brass knuckles thing is their logo. So it just looks like the guy has incorrectly made brass knuckles on the back of his truck. It's like, why do those have spikes and 5 holes? Nobody punches like this. What are you doing?
I made a joke. So I got to interview this band, Nothing More. And there's a picture of, I think his name's Ivan. So this guy, Johnny from Nothing More, and Ivan on a boat. And they're like looking out, and it's kind of like majestic. And I did like a quote.
Yeah.
And it was Ivan going, yeah, originally I wanted to call it 4-Finger Death Punch, because the thumb is an appendage.
I never felt cooler than when I was making. Now, granted, this was not nice. But he came at me. So this
Is it Ira Ford?
no, it was one of the fucking goth kids was wearing the 5-finger death punch shirt, and he like called me a pussy or something, and I was like, yeah, at least I'm wearing a 5-finger discount shirt. I thought it was so cool. God damn it, did I think it was funny? But then I was like, I'm gonna run away. You're scared.
Yeah. 5DP. What's their acronym?
Well, it's not 5 double penetration. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there we go. That is catchy.
Just a whole audience of people doing that.
Okay, that would rule. I'd have to watch that. I don't know. I always associate it with Kill Bill. But that's like the 5-point exploding palm or something.
Yeah. That's right. So, one of them is a Marine?
I'm guessing the camo.
Yeah, so Ivan was a Marine.
Right here, maybe.
So he has
Punisher
domestic violence charges that were dropped.
Is that patriotic?
Apparently.
I don't know, dude. I think I put a mid-tier right next to Godsmack just so they can hang out with their idols.
Yeah.
Consistent. Yeah, that's cool. They're all chilling. I don't know who...
Fun fact about 5-finger death punch.
Oh my god, this is a top tier.
TC.
Yeah.
Man, that was easy.
Yeah.
No question. Especially since it's the Triple Threat series.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Very cool.
Yeah, that's...
That Gravedigger right up top.
Well,
there was a Gravedigger, like, funny car?
Well, that's like the Gravedigger... I think they call it, like, Child of Gravedigger or something. It's, like, the smaller one. And
I can't believe they didn't call it the spawn of Gravedigger.
So for Triple Threat, they do ATV racing. And they do... like the little shit car fucking zoom-ins, and then they do big let's crush stuff. No one gets more drunk than the crowd at Monster Jam, by the way. Oh my god.
Pay for the whole seat.
People
Only
are just
use the
throwing
edge.
up over the shoulders of the people in front of them. I mean, you leave there just soaked in vomit.
I went to one simply because my favorite teacher growing up told me that they have the best corn dogs ever made. And at the time, I fucking loved corn dogs, and I was like, all right,
who doesn't?
And he was right.
Also, like, they fucked up corn dogs pretty hard. Why is the stick not edible? What are we doing?
I like scraping my teeth on it
But they
to get the little crunchies.
Yeah, but then if you scrape, then if you could just suck it down and it would taste more like corn dog, like more corn dog in your mouth.
It's a unique experience getting that
like
last,
a popsicle.
That last
like
little
when you
crust.
eat a popsicle and you're like, and then you gotta like fucking fish it off with your tongue and suck it off.
Yeah, because you had to slide the thing up.
Dude. What are we doing? Like Push Pops nailed that part. They suck, but they nailed that part.
Well, we just lost like half of our subscribers because you said Push Pop suck, and
it's just
simply not true.
It's It wants to be sherbet so bad.
It is.
It's never gonna be the bucket of sherbet.
It's never gonna beat the bucket of sherbet.
And you know why? Because every nearing last bite has fucking paper in it. Because they use paper as their wrapping utensil.
It's a
I'm
toilet
gonna give
paper
him a
roll.
pass. I enjoyed those.
Somebody was like, "What are we gonna do with all these toilet paper rolls?"
There's like a flavor juxtaposition. You're like, the rest of that was great.
Yeah,
because this paper really is.
Yeah, this paper tastes like comic book pages.
The plastic thing that came out, I was always like, "There's gotta be something you could do with this."
Yeah, and also like, why was there never a gumball at the bottom? What are we doing?
It's a great wow.
Like this, even the fucking SpongeBob popsicle is gumball eyes, people.
Yeah. They should get you in charge of the food pyramid.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me bringing these thoughts to the table to the people at the CDC?
Like, we really want to sell more insulin. Get Alex in here.
Dude, Petra's Pyramid.
Oh. And then I rank stuff. Okay. I like it. I'm not doing any work for it, but I'll do it.
Independence Day.
Mandala.
Yeah. You made it.
I'll give you one more chance to say his name correctly, but...
This is the whole thing now because it's part of the episode.
Fine, Will Smith.
No. Nelson's name, you idiot. You called him Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
No, you call him Mendala. You screwed up the vowels, babe.
I was on board. It's fine.
Okay.
No, it was in an episode
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
I'm
I
dumb.
had graphics with it.
because
Oh.
I was the first one to correct
Oh,
him on it.
Yeah,
Was I
she
there?
corrected me. No.
No.
This was,
Sorry.
the one that Mara and
can
I
you do a
worked
hard
on.
zoom on my face for that part, please?
And then like the Debbie Downer noise or something.
Quiet on
Yeah.
set. Okay, now stare in the camera. Perfect.
Okay. I liked this less than I liked Armageddon.
Hot take.
Armageddon is the worst movie ever made.
My heart is breaking. I mean, you could put this movie right next to me on the list. I'll be happy.
Patriotic. He has a cigar.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't patriotic. I just said I liked it less than Armageddon.
He's married to a stripper.
Okay.
He has a dog.
It's no Apocalypse Now,
Ooh.
but no movie's Apocalypse Now because
What are you doing?
that man is fucking insane.
Yeah.
1996.
So,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was still around.
Blair.
Bel-Air.
Blair.
Blair. Love me some Blair. All right. I mean, I'm very comfortable with position on that one. If you want to put it higher, you're welcome to.
You want to take it up a notch?
I want to give it one more notch.
All right. Yeah.
Because
I'm fine with that.
who's the guy that plays the president?
Good question. I should know this.
I can never remember his name. He's Casper's dad.
Is he the dad in Smart House?
Is he? No.
Bill Pullman.
Yeah, Bill Pullman. Such a good president. I loved him.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I compare these two movies, or those two movies,
Actually, yeah,
Armageddon,
why do you do that?
is because they occupied the same space in my head for the longest time. Like, for some reason, I mixed up the titles of those two movies all the time.
If you think
They're
about
not
it,
even
though,
close to the same movie.
hold on. If you go just based off the premise, right? Untraditional love, imminent danger, self-sacrifice.
Wow, that's actually, you boiled it down. Well done.
Thanks.
What were you, like 4?
Ben Affleck, Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, Steve Buscemi.
Wow.
Didn't you get like Space Madness?
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that started before the space, though. He's a fucking Looney Tune in that movie. I mean, he's Steve Buscemi, though.
Great. All right, we got one more.
All right.
It's Independence Day 2.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I didn't even know it existed.
Actually, you basically did see it because they just run the formula.
Oh, the same
It's just
thing?
the run back, yeah. Like aliens are like, let's do it again. And they're like, ah, shit, we did the same thing. Damn it.
Like their formation got broken up. Run it back.
Hey, was Matrix Reloaded good?
Yeah.
Okay.
The final one?
I might actually be the only person that says that.
The final Matrix.
No, the second one, Reloaded.
Oh. I liked it.
Okay.
Because you need it for the third one.
You know what? None of the Matrix movies are Independence Day 2.
Right. Sorry about that.
No, I love those
So have
movies.
you seen Independence Day 2?
I did. I saw it in theaters.
And it sucked?
No, I enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah, that was fine.
Okay. Do the aliens inhabit any bodies like they did in the first
They
one?
make a giant, like, Megazord alien. And that, like, runs. That's a cool scene in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
fun.
Well, now I kind of want to see it.
I think it's a fun movie. Like people were really, I think, got upset about it. I'm like, do you remember Independence Day? It was just a goofy ass summer movie.
We got away with so much in the 90s.
Yeah, like Nick Cage was an action star.
Yeah. That's actually the biggest thing that we got away with.
All right, there it is. There's our list. We've actually added a new thing,
Oh.
and it's a little thing called the correct answer to the tier list.
Oh.
So I'm gonna pull that up.
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
Why don't you get that set up? I'm going to stare deeply into your eyes and tell you.
What?
Am I got to get kicked off the show?
What? No.
Okay.
I thought you had to like.
I don't have to do anything.
Oh, you don't.
I am actually prepared on this.
Got
bit.
it. Okay.
At least I hope so. Fuck. Now there's pressure. So the correct answer to all of this is communism. Next is my real answers. Okay, so my strategy with this tier list was to put the shit next to me that I liked.
Clearly, yes. I see it.
This one didn't make the cut, the Pats, just because the It's Pat, very transphobic.
Oh.
Awful bit. SNL sucks.
Okay.
Well, wait. Was it transphobic?
I mean, they didn't know at the time, but calling someone it.
But they were also playing on the fact, because Pat was like, what's it fucking matter? I'm just an annoying thing.
Right.
Oh, I get it.
Glad you
this
worked that out on
annoying
your
genderless person that we all hate. But what is it? We need to know. I think the Patriot Act, it's right in the name. I don't know how you guys fucked that up.
Yeah, sorry.
Patriotic. Right in there.
Yeah.
Star Spangled Banner. I wanted that as far away from me as possible. I hate that track.
That track again. Like Walk a Flock of Flame just recorded it.
It's not the Star Banger.
Oh, Star Spangled Banger.
Yeah, it's not that. That's the words I meant to
Banger.
say. Homelander, I was only familiar with the one scene, so I was scared of him. I hate Five Finger Death Punch. I didn't want to put Zubas right next to all that shit, but I did think of it as being very patriotic. And then I just mid-tiered everything else. Because I was a little mad that when I was a kid, our trip to Monster Jam got canceled due to weather.
So our board was fucked. But I still feel good about it.
And I'm a big
And I feel
fan.
good about this one too.
Yeah.
Both are equally legitimate.
Mine was a little more symmetrical, I think.
Yeah, which turns me on, but
Kind of a W, yeah. I mean, this isn't too bad.
Also, Star Spangled Banger is like so good.
that's like the follow-up to My President by Young Jeezy.
My dad tried getting into a Blue Lives Matter discussion today.
Oh no.
And I was like, you got to know, the friends that I have that on a weekly to daily basis, imagine your entire existence. Every time you see an officer, you have to assess how you look because you might become, you might fit a description or you might look suspicious.
Right.
You might have a time looper on you.
Might have a goddamn time looper. You could get pruned at any second. I know that's a joke, but also very fucking serious. So I explained that to him and he was like, yeah. Because he's such a practical dude that he's like, fuck. With new information comes wisdom. Okay.
And I don't know, just the whole fucking discussion itself is so...
Yeah, not fun.
Well, it's just so dumb. Like, blue lives?
Yeah.
What are you, Smurfs? Fuck you talking about? You take your blue off at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're not a blue life. You're dumb. And you know who doesn't say blue lives matter? Most cops. You know who says blue lives matter? Not cops.
I believe they're called racists.
I think they have that Punisher skull on some of the cars and
Yeah, which is like,
good God.
do you know who John Bernthal is? You would literally call him an knew his history.
the word that Alex spelled was faggot.
Thanks, Mara.
You're welcome.
But
Yeah, the guy
also the Punisher kills cops all the time.
Yeah, and also the Punisher is the most masculine thing he's done in showbiz, given the fact that John Bernthal came up as a Broadway singer dancer.
So good.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's
Test that premise.
Okay. My prem kind of goes hand in hand with what we were sort of just talking about. But I saw this on a truck the other day, and it it baffled me so much that I did the where I was already planning on stopping for gas, but I pulled off earlier because I needed to stop and contemplate what I just saw. I saw a guy with what could only be described as an inappropriately large Confederate flag on the back of his truck, right? But
A sail?
decal. Like decal. So it was on that back window, but it was the majority of what he had on there, and he had a lot of stuff, but it was like front and center fucking. And here's what threw me. It's not okay. Okay, you're in Minnesota. What are you doing? But below it, it said in like the fanciest handwriting. It said heritage, not hate.
Oh, one of those guys, huh?
And I was like, this is even worse. Like if you're proud of your heritage, it's one thing.
Hey guy, your heritage is inbred.
But also, well, not even that. Your heritage was an idea that was formed in response to black people not being slaves anymore. That's not heritage. Your heritage can't come from something that came about while the country you're in was already established for 100 years. That can't happen. That's not heritage. That is hatred. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, my heritage is that I'm Polish. And like hundreds of years ago, my ancestors were born in Poland, so my family eats a lot of sausage and fucking pierogies and weird cabbage rolls and shit.
Maybe they were descendants of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Maybe, but no, they weren't. They just weren't.
You
I can
asked,
tell you.
okay.
Well, I can tell you based on the size and also facial hair color of this man's beard. It was long and white. I was flabbergasted by this because, like, pick any other symbol.
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
heritage, not hate. Like I get being proud of like Southern roots.
Mm-hmm.
Just like there's a Minnesota pride, you know? There's like an inherent pride in our state. Minnesota is weirdly more proud than all the other states, though. I think like it's because we think we get slighted by everything, but that's another discussion for another day. I was so taken aback by this because it's like you can't. Like most of the Confederate, like the Confederate promotion that's happened in the United States came well after the Confederacy was disbanded.
Yeah,
like almost 50% of the monuments that are to Confederate like soldiers or generals or whatever came in the 1970s as a response to the Civil Rights Act. Like this is not heritage, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Your heritage is younger than my dad. Stop. It's not heritage. And it doesn't contain any of the heritage shit. Like, what do you like? You really like cornbread or something? I can't think of a Southern food that makes like you're a crawfish guy. You know? No.
Mountain Dew.
Right. You can't, like, what are you doing? I don't know. I was so shocked by that.
Dude, that's such a solid. The fact that you have the Polish thing, that's such a good, like, road to go down.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm from Poland, like really from Poland, like every Saturday
there's still Petras in Poland, and they're called Petrovskis, and we had to fucking anglicize our name when we reached Ellis Island because they were like, well, we're not writing all those letters.
Do you see me changing my last name? No, because Petra's way the fuck easier.
Yeah. Like, dude, and like no shot this guy wasn't born and raised in like Coon Rapids. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like heritage? What are you talking about, dude? I don't know.
That's a really good premise.
And people that were in the Confederacy didn't move north afterwards. They weren't like, well, we'll infiltrate them from the inside. They were like, we're never leaving South Carolina, ever. You don't have fucking Confederate heritage, you absolute morons.
What if they did infiltrate and they were in like a Trojan?
No, they did. They're in the fucking police department. Sorry, that was really
good.
That's not my actual stance, America.
But it's a good
But
fucking
it's a good
joke.
line.
Because I'm glad you said that because I forgot the name of the car that I was going to reference.
Somebody
good.
had to jump in to save the bit.
No, I was going to say, what if they put them all in like a Trojan? What's the car from Dukes of Hazzard?
Oh, Chevy something.
Is it Camaro?
A Charger?
Or is it a Dodge Challenger?
Challenger.
I think it's a
fuck
Challenger.
It. Imagine a big one of those and they push it across.
I like it.
They're like, it's like clown car where there's like 40 of them in there.
Even better, yeah.
They open the door and there's just zoo, 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 zoo.
Half of them are making out.
All of them come out with like ripped jeans and cowboy boots and cut off denim shirts.
No. They open it and they're all dead because they all had guns on them and forgot to put the safeties on, and they all shot each other.
Oh, and they have porch trigger discipline.
It was such a good idea.
Pew, 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 pew. We're gonna get those filthy. Pew, 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 pew. Oh no, we're dead.
So that's my prem for the week, is what the fuck is wrong with white people in Minnesota with their Confederate flags? Yeah. It's so dumb. Like the kids in high school that had the trucks and the Confederate flags.
All fucking year.
Same kids that wore the like Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve shirt.
My favorite thing to do is the simple steps. Heritage, or what is it? Heritage, not history.
Heritage, not hate.
Heritage, not hate. Okay, fine. So what?
Literally founded on hate.
What is the heritage? Where does that come from? Okay, so back in the day, the North was doing like a really bad job of making money. Okay, and the South was making a lot of money, tons of money. We were basically feeding the economy. All right, cool. How'd you guys make so much money? Agriculture. Okay.
Really? What'd you grow?
What did you grow? Also, who was in the fields?
Did you guys have like a really efficient plow system? Did you have really strong oxen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we call them black people.
Was your overhead next to fucking nothing?
Yeah. Like, dude, have you seen that clip of the guy who's like arguing with the black guy about slavery or whatever because they're like taking down a monument? And the black guy's like, the white guy says something about like, you know, my grandparents had a farm. They like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is the farm thing. Shit, farm stuff. And then the black guy was like, yeah, who was working that farm? And the guy's response was like, at first you're like, oh. And then he follows it up and you're like, oh. He goes, my grandparents. And you're like, oh, okay, maybe they didn't have slaves. And he goes, do you know how expensive a slave was back then? And you're like, ooh, not the guy to make the argument to.
What's your premise?
Oh, so I'm losing weight, and people keep bringing up losing weight. They're like, oh man, how'd you do it? Why'd you do it? It's like, I'm not losing weight because I like want to look better. I just don't want to have to buy jeans again. I'm not replacing all
That's
of those
so good, Chris.
jeans that I bought.
It's so good because that's the most relatable joke we've ever had as a premise. Because I told Caitlin the same thing the other day. I can't fathom going another size up.
I won't do it.
I've just got stretchy pants.
I almost did it. I tried some pants on and I was like, no. Because I'm just making more room for the fupa that is soon to come.
I'm now in a size that they don't sell at
Like
Target.
it's going to drop.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. The more space that but my body's not like, okay, we just stop here.
Right.
My body's like, okay, we got some more real estate.
Yeah.
Let's move this forward a little bit.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm now in a size that they don't sell at Target.
What does that even mean?
Like,
because your legs are so long?
Yeah. And my waist is getting to the point where they're like, well, we can't. I mean, no human's ever been like this before, right?
Hit up Jinko.
I was going to say,
I'm in 36, 34s. Or if I want really good fitting pants, I'm in a 36, 35.
Because okay, I get what you're saying. Because it's just a weird.
Yeah, they don't make that. 36, 35. Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
These fucking gangly ass legs, these long ass legs that I got. This is how fat I am now. No.
That's a great fucking joke. Guys, the length of my leg, my leg can't wrap around my waist anymore.
It could. It used to. Not anymore. Anyway.
But yeah, I thought about that.
I like that a lot. That's
what
really
are you at?
good.
165 yet?
Not yet. I keep doing
You're edging. He'll get there.
It's the ice cream, man.
Can't help it.
It's the ice cream man.
I was gonna say,
like
also,
following you around.
It's literally
Chris, every time he goes for a walk.
it's the ice cream. It's the ice cream comma man, but it's also the ice cream man because I hear it and I'm like, hey guys.
It's a child.
Who wants a drumstick? I'll take 5.
Got any edible sticks in there?
She hands me.
That is the best part about a
stick of
drumstick,
weed.
though. Very bottom of the drumstick, that little chocolate cup thing to make sure that it doesn't leak out the bottom of the waffle cone.
So good. There's like a ratio.
Yeah, brilliant engineering. And then when you get to the end, you get that hard chocolate candies. Rock hard.
Hey, guess what's gonna happen after this show?
167. It's all good. Just take some Max-Lax.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, I go
diarrhea
back to
sauce.
that lady who
Dude,
said,
eat salads, bro.
I was eating
I
a
see
salad
them
when
all.
but
And use lemon juice
I go.
as your dressing.
No.
So good. I swear to Christ, it's amazing. Caitlin's been doing this thing where she grills lettuce, which
You need to stop swearing to Christ and start swearing to Satan.
and start swearing to.
Oh, I'm gonna pitch that down
Yeah,
so
you're getting
hard.
pitched.
I used to call people and do that. You'd be like, "Hello, who's this?" The devil.
You're the villain from Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, and then they'd be like,
And then you ask if they have any extra large condoms. It's
You
like
gotta
a combo
call
prank
old.
call.
You gotta call old people though, because they don't know how to react to a really bad joke. So they would just be like, "Okay, bye," and then they'd hang up, and you'd be like, "Got him." Anyway, same
Yeah.
time next week, or
Dude,
Absolutely.
because it's a trio thing now.
Oh, I thought we were doing that part.
That's what I thought.
Don't you have a prem?
Oh, I got a quick one. I could drop a quick one.
Well, let's hit the prem.
Oh.
I could do that.
'Cause I thought then we would revisit it one more time. We
I like how I didn't even look at you. You just knew from my pause that it wasn't the pause to where now he's waiting for my premise. He's clearly pausing for the trio effect. Sorry.
I'm pro trio. I just want to make sure Mara gets her prems.
Pro trio.
Protractor.
Just
Okay, stop talking, Alex.
I
Mara,
guess
go
it's
ahead.
this is like a one-liner anyway. You might not know this reference. You might. Do you ever remember that book that's Men Are From Mars, Women Are From
Oh,
Venus?
yep.
I came up with the fact that trans women have Venus envy.
Wow.
That's really good.
It's an idea from my note.
That made me look to the stars. That's such a fucking good joke.
Someone show me Venus envy. Is Venus envy on the board? Ding 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 ding.
Come on now. Show me Venus envy. That's my big-toothed Steve Harvey impression. Ah.
All right.
Same time next week?
Dude.
Jews. Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.